Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing a rat floor 3 with the requested Chad King. So I've used him on it before, I did a test run and he was actually pretty good. He didn't have that much bulk, but with Yorm he did have enough bulk where it was decent. His shield was quite strong as well, even some of my team were patiencing it, which is really nice to see. And yeah, so equipment wise I've gone Chad King attack rate. I want to see damage from this man. Everyone else is HP defense, no specialized gear. Actually, no, that's a lie. Valenti does have resistance rolls. This is my green Valenti gear, OG green Valenti, that I just gave to this Valenti because she doesn't actually need any special gear, really. And then I give him Retar to King because he's going to be the one who's going to be targeted because he's got the lowest health. And for card set, we're just running the food poisoning one so we get more defense because Chad King does need more defense. Yorm's going to be a heavy win condition for this team. It's just insane stat boosts. I don't feel like if you do want to try this team and you do not have these three, which is once again Liz, Valenti, and Yorm, don't try it. It's not worth it. These three are definitely going to be heavily carrying the team, even damage wise sometimes. But yeah, let's get on with it. Here we are on to floor 1. This will probably be actually the longest floor, solely because the final phase. In my testing run, it took me 10 minutes to do the final phase because I was not pulling the skills I needed and my team had too much tank that I wouldn't die. And I kept pulling list skills. So, yeah, very painful. Why am I rushing her ultimate? Wrong one. We'll do this instead. So, first floor, basically the gimmick, you have to move it around every turn. If not, you get, once again, attack seal and all gauge and all seal, as you can see here. Well, it's gone now, but yeah. Next turn, we're going to be kings, using some king skills, see how good the damage is. He may break the shield, because once again, we're going to have 2 food poisonings on us. But our defense should be a little bit higher. Actually, I'm not going to waste that Yorm skill. I'm going to play this instead, and we'll play this, and then just merge this. This will remove 1 food poisoning off the team. It's not bad, bear in mind. This is with like no Valenti buffs, or not many Valenti buffs, and no Liz ult buff, and no Liz stacks of her passive at the moment. Which isn't bad. Goes for the ult on King, he's going to stun King, doesn't really matter. Look, see how tanky the rest of my team is now. And that's a really good thing, is the rest of the team becomes really bulky, which is really nice. We'll play this, I'll play this, I'll play this. Do I? No, I think I play this. I'm going to ult first with Liz. I'll play the debuff skill, sort of get it to move. I'll play this, and that'll give me Yorm's ult, which is all good. I think I get Yorm's ult from this. 3, yeah, I should, yeah. So there's another ult gauge, plus a 30% defense related stat boost now, which will really help out the team. Then we get Yorm's ult here. There we go. So what we need to do is sort of get the debuffs off King. We do need a cleanse skill, if possible. King's ult does cleanse him, which is actually insane. So we're going to be really useful. There we go, that's fine. That's fine. I'm actually going to probably... I'm going to King ult this turn. I will King skill, King ult, Yorm ult. I feel like that should kill. So I played this first for the extra basic stat boost. I played this to cleanse my team. And King kills. Now we have a very powerful shield that's now going to immediately disappear. But that was a very strong shield we just had. I have to play debuff skill. Yeah, I already know this run's going to be horrendous. Because I've only pulled a single debuff skill. Yeah, it's going to be really bad. I want to get to the next phase and not have any skills. That's fine. So as long as he doesn't get to 5 of those stacks, so if we hit the left or right tower, he gains a stack. If he does stand on one of the towers, the left or right one, he only gets 1 stack, because the middle tower for some reason doesn't give the stacks. Don't know why. It's pretty handy though. He also gains 1 passively every turn. Okay, we got 2 debuffs. Actually no, we actually got all the skills we need. We got every skill we need. We only need these 2 debuffs because we're going to use this ultimate. You can attack King as well. King's got quite a bit of bulk to him, which is really nice. We do have to use a skill here. So I'm probably going to do this, this, and then this. I'm not going to push for anyone's ult. I'm not going to play... Actually, I will also play Liz's ult. I can afford to do it, so I'm going to do it. I'm just playing these skills for damage at the moment. There we go. Start working back on her ult. Actually, we might kill. We might kill. Okay, we do land the kill. That's good. Okay, and we have all the skills we need for the next phase, which is a surprise because normally you don't have that, and you're normally struggling for ages on this damn phase. Damage-wise, I'm not too afraid. We'll play this just to sort of bulk everyone up just a tiny bit. There we go. Not too much damage, but once again, Yorm isn't here for damage. Oh, she is, but single target damage. AoE has a horrendous multiplier and an even worse effect. There we go. On to the second tower now. Got another bleed skill, which is not normal. In my test run, the bleed skill was the skill I just couldn't get. It was such a pain. Absolute pain to get. Okay, we get two food poisonings, which isn't the best. We don't actually have any proper king skills either, which is fine. I'm not struggling with this. Okay, I do need to play this ult, and I'm also going to merge as well. So I have to move it to the left tower, then I need to get Valente's ult, so I'll just play Liz's skills to get Valente's ult easier. Also keep everyone a little bit more healthier. Now boom, onto this tower. Now we have Valente's ult, which now we can move back to the middle tower to then complete the cycle. It's going to stun someone, probably King if I had to guess. Oh, okay, it's going for Yorm for some reason. Which is fine, Yorm's got so much bulk on her at this point. Goes for Liz. Okay, I'm actually fine with it going for Liz. Because if it went for Valenti, I would have had to use King's ult. Which I'm lucky it didn't. So I'm just going to do this. That'll give my team a shield, which would be really handy. And then I'm just going to waste this as well, because I don't need it. And I can't hit it with that either. So he evades range skills at the moment, because he's got this little evade one. So it's fine, I can play this and not affect ruining the cycle, which is good. And next turn I'm just going to have to hit it with everything I got. Which is fine. I will Liz ult first. I feel like, what's the damage cap on this thing? Because I feel like I can quite comfortably do it. Okay, it can't watch, so much damage it can take. Basically, okay, it took a lot more than what I was expecting. But later on it'll basically take no damage. I think that's a pierce rate skill, which is the reason why it's doing so much. Normally pierce rate skills do a nice chunk of damage. It's Sever, okay. What's your damage cap? 40%. I have faith in this team to do it. So I'm ulting first with Liz, just to sort of give us an extra little bit of damage and all the health back. King ult, please. Hey, damage cap. Nice, and now Yorm can easily finish us off, because she's got a bunch of boosts. There we go. Really good. The shield is really nice, and the fact that you can use it as a cleanse skill and a removal of buffs. I know the removal of buffs is only really useful on the first floor, but even still, it's really handy to have. Damage-wise, yeah, King, honestly, Valenti actually did quite good. But King, once again, the shield, the fact that his shield gives you, I think it's 35% damage reduction and damage increase, or no, it's 100% damage reduction and like X amount damage increase, which really helps out this team quite a bit. Because, yes, this team has quite a bit of bulk to it, because once again, we have Valenti giving us HP related stats, we've got Yorm giving us a bunch of all different stats, and we've got Liz giving us basic stats. This team could be a tiny bit squishy, especially because King's a very old character. But now on to floor 2. Here we are, now on to floor 2. Which should hopefully be quite easy. The fact that we have like a character that's double AoE should make this much easier, but it's going to make floor 3 much harder, but it should make this floor a little bit easier, which is quite nice. Passive, okay, if we don't attack him, he gets more attack. Well, I'll not be attacking him first turn. He's going to debuff spam, which is going to be quite irritating. I might end up pushing for Yorm's ult, just to sort of make it so I have the toxin immunity. I forgot what it's called now. The buff, but I think it's toxification or something? I don't know what it's called. But it's a very useful buff. I'll play this, and then I'll play this as well. I do need to kill those towers, so I'm going to start working on it as soon as possible. Get a nice basic stat boost first, and then decent shield. Mediocre at best. Yorm's doing more. It's fine, the shield did break, but it did tank a little bit of the damage, which is quite nice. So it's going to be the problem with this first phase, is getting through all of these debuffs. But after we got rid of this phase, it should be smooth sailing the rest. Yeah, I don't really want to have 2 turns of this. I'm going to have to, though, unfortunately. I don't really want to have to play any debuff skills, but I might have to, just to get rid of some of them. What I can do, though, is hopefully kill the left tower with Yorm here. She does, lovely. Okay, we took lots of damage. King took lots of damage though. He did move because it just randomly moved for some reason. I don't know why it can do that, but it can. Oh, that's a lot of damage. King does heal quite a bit from Red Tarmiel, which is really nice. Some characters don't really heal too much from Red Tarmiel. He actually heals quite a nice chunk from it. Yeah, look, I'm gaining so many debuffs now a turn. I'm going to do this just because it guarantees me the shield will last. Because I have the toxification buff, which is going to be quite clutch. Detoxification buff, that's what it's called. I'm also playing these Valenti skills to lower the amount of debuffs I've got on me, but also to do a nice chunk of damage. Cool, now it's back in the middle again. I probably have to play the King ult now I think about it. Ooh, King Shield nearly broke still. Still gonna break King Shield? Yep, and now he's got it for every phase, lovely. It's gonna be a pain to deal with, but it is what it is, I guess. So what I will do is ult, and then I will do this. This should hopefully kill. So I'm hoping King's ult should kill. It doesn't. Wow. Okay, nearly though. Nearly. But we kill with Lenny, which is good still. So this will remove all of the grey food poisonings of everyone but King, who will now go down from 3 to 2. Which is still a pain to deal with. Bear in mind, he is my tank. I think I do need to do this here. And then I'm actually going to play this skill. I know it's kind of stupid, but I'm going to play it just so I can gain the defense-related stat boost from it. Because I don't think I've got that yet. And then I'll move it back to the middle again. Good damage. Not bad for a very low multiplier skill. 76% multiplier. Okay, cool. We've got a turn where he's immediately thinking, nah, I'm not interested. Which is good. This is the sort of turns I want. We'll waste this. We're going to get King's ult anyway, so it doesn't matter. I don't actually need to play anything else. I'm going to have everyone's ultimate next turn. That's fine. It goes immediately back to my turn again. I'm going to pick this one just because I'm already dealing damage to it. Okay, he does go on that one, which is quite a bit of luck. So I'll do this. I'll then hit this tower with that. I'll then King Shield. I'm actually going to Liz ult. I'm going to Liz ult. Because as long as I got Valenti's, not Valenti, as long as I have Yorm's ultimate buff up, I don't really have to worry about food poisonings, which is good. Then ult again here. There you go, boom. Start working on getting her ult again. Which is quite nice. Lots of King skills, which is going to be really nice. Can't break the shield because so much damage. What even is the damage increase? 25% damage increase, 100% damage reduction, 15% of the damage for that King has dealt, which is pretty good. We'll play these Liz skills so we get Liz's ult. I don't think I'm going to kill here. 500k. Nah, I believe it. I believe. Yeah, definitely. King's going to kill it with this AoE here. Which is good. Oh, he didn't! Every time I say it. There we go. Liz finishes the job. Flame doesn't land the kill, which is good. Gives me an extra turn to stall. And get Yorm's ult again. Okay, I got an additional turn to stall. I'll take that. So I will buff up. I don't really need to push for any ultimates, that's the thing. I am going to attack it just so I get the effect. So I will gain the 20% all stats instead of gaining the Oxidize, which will just lower rank my skills. I don't have any ranked up skills, but just in case I get any merges. We'll do this. I'll King skill first. So I'll King skill, play this. No, I won't, just in case King kills. I know what King's like. Whenever I don't want him to do something, he'll do it. And I'll do that. And that should kill. There we go. Yeah, King hit quite a nice chunk of damage there. It's immediately broken, but it's fine. Because the shield's going to get removed anyway. This is where I need to like start farming ults. I need to really, really start farming ults here. So I don't want to kill it before it pops the first ult, maybe even the second ult, because it's got a lot of ult gauge this time. Well, then Liz ult, give us another defense-related stat boost, which would be handy. Stack on with the rest of them. I do really want to get Yorm's ult again. Should be fine. It's not doing much damage to the shield. I know it's King's ult shield, so it should actually be really, really powerful, which it is. So solely just for damage. I don't really mind losing Valenti's ult. It's not really going to provide the team too much. I'll do this. I'll play 2 king skills. Solely for the fact of it will just make the shield stronger. Actually, no, it won't, because Liz is going to kill, and then it will do less damage because there's less people to hit. Yep. That's not bad still. The shields will still be decent. Okay, it's still going to be on par with what it previously was, which is fine. Goes for king. Doesn't break the shield, so we don't get stunned. So the reason why king is so good. It also works on floor 3 with the petrify, which is kind of handy. This is even patiencing now. Now this is the phase, not really the phase, but this is the time where we can start dealing quite big damage to him. I will do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. So I'll get King Shield up, just because it's useful. We'll ult with Yorm to get the buff back. But then single type with Yorm, hopefully triggering the revive, if not triggering the there you go. Revive? No, it won't. It'll trigger it here. Trigger the full heal, sorry, not the revive. Boom, full heal. I wonder where I'm going to get my break turn. It is losing health now every turn, which is also quite handy. I'm going to save the ult for when he's going to pop his ult. My king ult is what I'm going to save it for, so it'll be useful then. Okay, he's going to try and spam me with debuffs, which isn't too handy. Okay, I got 2 on my team, which I don't really want. I think I also play the Liz ult. I can get away with playing it this turn. I just really need to start working on Yorm's ult, and when I don't get Yorm cards, it's really hard to work on Yorm's ult. Damage isn't the best at the moment, but that's fine. Got Yorm's ult again now, which is what I really need. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really, really good. So next time he's going to ult. After the turn off this, he's going to ult. So I've pretty much got my setup already, what I want, which was King's ultimate. That's fine. He can do as much damage as he wants. I'm a-okay with that. So we'll do this, we'll then buff up, and then we'll ult. So this will also give us Liz's ult, but it will also make sure my team has got a nice bit of bulk. We also got another cleanse skill for Liz, if King gets stunned, and we want to deal damage to King next turn. This will cleanse us, get rid of all the irritating debuffs we've got on us. Ult with King, which doesn't kill, but gives us a very hefty shield. He'll probably still be able to break it, which I'm completely fine with. No, he doesn't. That's actually not bad. That's with the stat increase, and because we've got a really tanky shield, and he can't damage us, he can't lifesteal, which is actually kind of really good, because this boss is really irritating, because he can lifesteal, and that is not something you really want to be dealing with on this boss. Liz is going to do a lot of damage, she should be full health. Go, we'll just King attack. We might not even be able to get a King win screen, because Yorm is doing a really good chunk of damage here. And yeah, there we go, that's floor 2 done. It took a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but we did get really unlucky in not getting many Yorm skills. Yorm is really good as a carry. Like, King is good for doing like AoE damage, but when it comes to like normal damage, Yorm, her single targets hit really hard, even with HP defense, because I think she has about 200% damage increase with single target skills, which is pretty handy. And now we are on to floor 3. Now on to floor 3, this is my second attempt. I lost immediately, because he just kept single targeting King. Every skill was a single target on King, but the ultimate. And then I couldn't cleanse, and then he jumped onto the left tower, which means I couldn't remove him off it, and then I got a 50% attack related stat lower, which is lovely. I think I'm actually going to start with a King Shield. I'm just thinking, I want to probably immediately start with the King Shield just to make it harder to break. Give myself a Liz basic stats boost. Next turn I can then cleanse with Liz, get Liz's ult. He broke the shield, which is to be expected, but it just means I took a little bit less damage from that. And I can immediately cleanse the debuffs off me, which is what I didn't do last time. I immediately used the Liz cleanse skill, which wasn't the best idea, I'm not going to lie. And he got ult turn 2 last time, which was nothing I could do. My team was not built up enough. King's going to struggle to do a little bit of damage for a bit whilst we start stacking up passives. Same with Yorm. But we are slowly chipping away that left tower because we want to get rid of the left tower ASAP. It's funny, he does break the shield immediately again. As long as he keeps single targeting, I have no problem. Yeah, this is exactly what happened last time. He just wouldn't stop going for that man there. It's fine, we have all the skills we need to move him off, so we need one of each debuff, which we have. Valenti's ultimate does not count as a debuff skill because it's an ultimate skill. The debuff is technically a secondary effect to it. Of course, it moves straight back onto the left tower, because that's what it just likes to be awkward. Okay, only broke it for her, which is... Okay, I didn't gonna break it, okay. Cool, cool. I still could have got completely screwed over there. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. And then I will King Shield. At the very end, we will get a slight attack-related stat boost from Volante's passive here, by playing 2 Volante skills. I think we get 8% attack-related stats up to 40% with Volante's, whenever we play a Volante skill, basically. Which is good. Good, now we've got a decent shield. Cool, we are in quite a good position at the moment. Here, break the shield. I'm okay with it. I'm going to use my King ult next turn anyway. So I'm not really too fussed. I'm pretty sure King can kill. I'm going to do it like this. So I'll play this ult first. I'll then play King's ult to hopefully kill both towers. He doesn't. That's the reason why I played the Liz skill. As a safety precaution. And then, there we go. I just had a feeling he wasn't going to kill it. And thank goodness I had a strong gut feeling and I kept to it. There we go. Now he's going to start losing stats, which is useful. All we need to do now is get the skills we need to go to the next phase, and then we're all good. Which is basically just one of every debuff again. He's doing still so much damage to that King Shield. He doesn't break it though, thank goodness. He's going to petrify... No, because he's not doing that this turn. Okay, good. We'll get everyone's ults again. This is probably the best time for me to start farming passives. Like Volante's and Liz's. This is the best time to do it, since it's just going to keep getting its stats lower and lower and lower, which is really good. And thankfully my team doesn't have the highest of damage either. So I can just make the most out of it. There, he's going to slowly start losing stats. I can play the ultimate as well, which is nice. He's going to debuff me. I'm A-okay with that. His damage is getting weaker and weaker. I've not pulled any King skills for a while, which is a slight problem. But that will just be what it will be. Which is fine. We'll cleanse up again. He'll then lose even more stats. So it'll be at minus 30% all stats, which is really useful. Means everyone will be quite a bit tankier. Sort of still heavily relying on Yorm until I get some decent skills. Here we go. Finally got a King skill. And it merged immediately. Oh, he still petrifies everyone. Okay, fair enough. He just break it again, which is good for me. I'm just gonna get rid of some of these Liz skills. Like, they're useful, but I feel like Liz skills are very common. King's damage is very minimal. We do need to really need to start building up passives. It's just Volante's is what I think I need to build up. Everyone else has got it maxed. Liz is doing decent damage now. I may have just maxed out Liz's passive then. But it's pretty normal for this phase to take quite a while. We've also still not pulled a single bleed skill, which is insane. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna keep whacking King, which is unnecessary. How many? You're 40% stat lowered. Valentine is 1 stack off max. Liz is maxed. Okay, cool. So now everyone's passive is going to be maxed. I am very comfortable going to the next phase. We don't have the skill I need, which is the Yorm skill. But I feel like, once again, it's going to be one of those skills that are going to be like, you're not really going to get it throughout the run. Because you have that sometimes. You have one skill you just never really get throughout the run. Oh, I just got it. I should say that more often. Every time I seem to say that, it just magically appears. We're not taking as much damage anymore, which is good. I am going to do is just double play. I don't think this will kill. Even if it does kill, it is what it is. This might kill. I think damage chance about 30%. He did kill. Okay. That's fine. We have all the skills we really do need. And I played the Liz buff skill instead of the attack skill, just in case we did kill. Okay. Immediately being hit with a horrendous option. Lovely. We'll just do this immediately. So this phase is going to spam us with food poisoning, basically. So I just need to get her ult as much as possible. I am debuffed, which I think is only 1. Oh, I beg it's only 1 ult gauge. It's 2, of course it's 2 ult gauge. He went to the right tower as well, which is good. Problem is, I don't really have the damage to move it back Or to do enough damage to kill these two towers. These two towers don't have damage cap, but they're still going to be a pain to deal with. We're fine because we're not going to take any damage here, which is really useful. I will just attack here just to sort of get rid of at least one stack for the team. And I'll do this. As long as I don't hit the rat with the debuffs don't really count, which is nice. Of course, we do have 2 AoE debuffs, which is not very good. We've got a decent shield up now, which is good. Can you break it? No, we can't! Yes, the shield's strong enough. Saved by the shield. Okay, I'm going to ult here with King. I'll probably AoE then ult. I will, once again, make it random where he lands, which isn't too bad, but to be honest, I got the skills to put him back where he needs to go, so I'm not really too fussed about it. I also need to cleanse Liz, which in my opinion is a lot more important. Because I got the skills. Please kill the middle one? Okay, we kill the middle one. Will he move to the other tower? He doesn't. Good. Okay, that's very good. Yeah, we're not taking too much damage. I do need to get Yorm's ult again, so I probably will hopefully play for Yorm's ult if she doesn't get debuffed. Okay, Liz gets debuffed, which is not good. I don't want Liz being debuffed. It's not a taunt, though, that's the thing. I might just do this. I feel like Valenti can lifesteal her own health back. As long as I King Shield, I don't think I'll take too much damage, and I'll just play this just to be safe. I'm playing these two skills here to hopefully kill the right tower. Yes, there we go. Valenti does lots of damage with release. And then with the King Shield up, I know the King Shield isn't strong, but it's damage reduction, which is good. Liz is going to take no damage. That's why it's good. I was sort of expecting them to tank it a little bit better, I'm not going to lie. Why did they give this one healing? It heals so much. It also does take a lot of damage, but it also heals a lot. I just have to think, really. It's hard. It's hard to do sometimes, hard to think. I want to get rid of as many debuffs as possible off me. I do need some of them for next phase, but I really do need to make sure I haven't got a ton on me. That's fine, you can stun him. You're going to die anyway of whatever. My hand is horrendous for next phase. It is the worst hand you can possibly have for next phase. Yeah, this is like the worst hand you could possibly have. I'm just thinking, I'm like, what can I do? And the answer is, not much really. This is doing good damage, which is good. She's my healer as well. I might actually have to pop King's ult. Because next turn he's going to do a lot of damage. I haven't got AoE skills. This is not good. This is not good at all. That's fine. That shield isn't too strong, but we can make it work. He's going to randomly go to a tower now. I know, it's a gamble, but I had no choice. I actually need Yorm's ult. Please just don't go to the left tower. It does it on purpose, I swear. Okay, I got the debuffs I need now, so that's fine. And he didn't... Oh my god, he crit the shield! He crit Yorm's shield. That's kind of scary. What I will do is this, to guarantee get him to the one I want to get him to. And next turn, I should hopefully kill the left tower. And after the left tower's dead, I have nothing to worry about. Hopefully. Possibly. Maybe. There's moving to the correct one, which is the far right tower. My problem is I deal way too much damage. Cool, there you go. Now he's on that tower, which is good. I don't think I have the firepower to kill it. I really don't. Hopefully I do. I just don't think I do. I just need to farm Yorm's ult. I need to get really lucky with Yorm skills. I need to do something like this. I do have all the skills I do need to move it back to the right tower if need be. Actually, I think I got this. I got this. Yeah, I definitely got this. Yorm's got this. I also farmed Yorm's ult again. Yes, thank you, Yorm. The clutch. The queen. I need more king skills. Come on, game. I just need more king skills. It's what I need at the moment. It's just an infinite supply of those skills. Okay, we got Petrified, which isn't good, and he only cleansed Valenti, which is also not very good. But that's fine, because I can play this, play this, play this, and then I feel like I can probably just... Actually, no, I'm going to move King. So I'll play this, which will then cleanse everyone. I'll play this, I'll then move this, and then get King's ult. Which is good, that's decent damage. He can just randomly move to whatever tower he wants to now. Come on, King. Attack crit King, by the way. Oh my god, thank goodness he didn't move. If he would have moved back to that tower, I would have cried. I would have cried. Okay, we have King's ult. I'm going to probably keep it for when he's about to pop his ult, so I can guarantee I have a decent shield. Team's tanking nicely. It died, which is nice. I do really want to get Yorm's ult again, so we're going to farm Yorm's ult real quick. We're not taking too much damage. This team has a really nice chunk of bulk. I do sort of... Maybe I should have waited for its health to go down a little bit. It is 2.7 million health, and it's going to heal quite a bit every turn. So maybe I should have waited. But I do have Yorm's ult, and Yorm does do really nice damage. How much is he going to heal? Okay, he didn't heal anything. He's going to lose more health, more stacks here. But the problem is it's just getting those Yorm ults. I just need to keep farming them as much as I possibly can. It's just every ult, really. I just need to keep farming as much as I can. Well, next turn he's going to ult, which is good. Because I can just shield up, basically just set up on him. Which would be this, 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 now this. So I'm ulting with Liz Lost. That's a really weak shield. That's really good damage from Yorm, and that's the reason why I need to keep farming Yorm's ultimate, because she does so much damage. I decided to go for damage over the Liz buff skill, solely for the fact is I just need damage. Okay, you petrified everyone but Liz, which is fine. I'm actually completely okay with that. Not for the fact that I now have to deal with 2 stacks of food poisoning on my entire team. This thing has so much lifesteal as well. I'm going to do this. I should have gone probably for the King skill, but I just went for the double Valenti because I know that'll do decent damage. Hopefully. Not really, okay. Where's the damage, Valenti? Come on. That's okay, 70k isn't bad. We're losing so much health now, and he heals so much. Who designed this boss? He's got like red Tarmiel on crack. Now it's doing so much damage to my team as well, because we've got so many food poisoning debuffs. So surprised it's not crit King yet. King has like the worst defense related stats in this team, and he somehow still has not been crit. I'm doing this. I know it's not going to keep the shield safe, but it should hopefully keep my team somewhat safe. And I'm defensing up just to sort of make the shield a tiny bit tankier. A tiny, tiny, tiny bit. I just need to go away for like 5 minutes, that I can prepare myself. Liz Dinah doesn't get petrified again. She AoEs. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. I was scared it wasn't going to AoE. Fine. This is A-okay with me. Okay, no. I was going to Yorm ult, but I think it's not worth it. That shield is so bad. I thought, when I did my initial first test, I got lots of Yorm skills, which was like, oh, it's so easy, you know, Yorm does so much damage now. But yeah, now the rest of my team feels like a wet noodle. Half my health! Where did my health go? Honestly, just keep, I beg, just keep attacking. Yeah, keep going off the King. I know King can tank it. Like, I desperately need to kill, like, now. How much health has this thing got? I say screw it. Final Crusade. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We do not have the damage for it. Please. Oh my god. Yorm, you can do this. I believe so much in Yorm right now. My belief is all gone. Wait, it's fine. We have food poisoning. We have thingy, so we're immune to it for a turn. It's fine. He can petrify my team. He crit King! The one time he crits King! Please stay away. I beg. Just don't kill King. Don't kill King. Okay. Okay. This is the most amount of damage I can get out. I am really hoping we land the kill here. Come on, Yorm. Come on, Yorm. She's not going to do it. Well, I'm going to count this as a win, because I've just been screwed over with RNG here. Now my entire team is basically dead. I'm counting this as a win still. I don't care. He heals 700k a turn, which is very fair. Please. Don't AoE again, I swear. Oh, yay! I love when the AI just definitely plays against you. It knows every skill to perfectly kill you. It's so fair. Such a... King is horrendous. Don't use King. Like, he wasn't bad when I did my initial test run, but I feel like I just got lucky. Like, it's impossible. It's doable. Would I recommend it? No. It's really, 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 really not worth it. The amount of RNG you need, King's damage just isn't there anymore. I don't know why. I know he's a really outdated character, but he just needs, like, an LR. He needs a really, really good... He needs, like, Pierce Rate and Sever. He needs, like, Spike or, like, Cleave and Power Strike. He needs something decent, because he just can't put out the damage. He's got a 40% attack-related stat boost from Valenti. He's got a like 28% attack-related all-stat boost from Yorm. He's got a 30% attack-related stat boost from Liz. He's got a 30% basic stat from Liz, and he's only doing 200k with a power strike skill. It's embarrassing. It's honestly embarrassing. But no, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and now you know never to use Chad King on Rat. Goodbye.